I remember when I was 13 years old when I first came across Death Note. I was in the city library and I came across the Death Note Black Editions books. At the time, I didn't know about all this anime, manga, and all this stuff. But an honest review, if I were to give you about Death Note, it's one of the best stories ever written. I've read many non fiction books, fiction books, everything, but none of them had the same level of excitement and like brain stimulation as reading Death Note. Eventually, I realized, oh damn, there's a cartoon as well. So the Death Note manga has an anime, which is Death Note anime. I watched that. Then I got into Naruto like a few years later. I still didn't know anime what it was. Then a few years later, I'm like, okay, damn. So this type of like Japanese thing is called anime. Then I started watching Naruto, and around that time is when I found out about self improvement. And then I asked myself, what's the point of watching these anime cartoons? There's a quote by Miyamoto Musashi. He's like a Japanese samurai as far as I know, but he said that do nothing which is of no use to you. And that's a very strong philosophy or mindset, you could say. We have a limited time span on this planet, and if we spend things on things that have no use to us objectively, if we just objectively say that okay, these things are not of use to us, it's a ruthless mindset. Like it basically means that, let's say you have a goal and you feel like speaking to your family like would not help that goal in any single way. According to Musashi's theory, you will stop speaking to your family. Do nothing which is of no use to you. So if we translate this back to anime, just tell me right now, what's the use of watching anime? And if you said entertainment, you're a complete dumbass, bro. Like, I'm not even joking. So every guy, we have similar goals, right? We want money, we want girls, we want fame, we want this, we want that. If these are your goals, where does anime come into the picture? Does it help you make more money? Does it help you get a girlfriend? Does it help you do anything? Does it help you become famous? Does it help you in your learning, in your skills? Where does it help? Because if we do the things that is actually of use, only the things that are of use. If you wanted to make money, you'd start a business and you'd work on it all day, or you learn things that will help you grow that business. If you talk about girls, like cold approaching, this and that. If you want to grow your body, you want to become muscular, like you'll have to actually work out and eat well. By watching Baki, you won't become jacked, that's for sure. I had this one guy who, a long while back, he told me, bro, you should watch Baki. You should watch Baki. And the guy who was telling me this, he was a complete, he was fat as hell, bro. Like when I tell you fat, like he was a like they're like in every group there's a fat guy, and people are just he's just a smiley fat kid. He's like, bro, watch Baki, bro, watch Baki, you love it. I'm like, listen, bro. I search Baki. I'm like, okay, Baki. He looks like a cool character. He's like fighting, strong, whatever. But the guys recommending me Baki are fat as fuck. So then I thought about, okay, so if the guys watching these kind of like good role models are these fat people, why would I want to associate myself with these people? Think about Baki himself. Is he watching anime? Okay, now this is the next part where we are comparing anime characters, your favorite anime characters, to real life situations. If they are so inspiring, why aren't you like them? Okay, so I have nothing wrong with you having them as inspiration, but watching it's a bit low in my opinion. If you think about guys like Light Yagami from Death Note, are you like Light? Are you like Baki? Are you like Naruto? What do these guys do? Do they sit here and watch anime and comment on videos? Oh, actually, anime is good for you. They don't do that. So why aren't you like them? If you like it so much, use it as inspiration rather than mindlessly watching it and wasting away your life. So next question is, okay, so I'll stop watching anime. What do I do instead of watching anime? I have a good list for you. The first thing you can do is read books. Brother, there are so many books out there and you can learn so much, and it's a constructive use of your time. if you want to be entertained, the best, like, healthy way of entertaining yourself is reading books. Like, I don't care if you don't take any action and read books all day. I will still respect you for it, because it's the healthiest way to procrastinate. I've said this in the past. Reading is the healthiest way to procrastinate. Reading is better than, so you could be working on a business, or you could be reading about business, or you could be watching YouTube anime and all this other bullshit. I would much rather you read about business, even if you're not working on a business, than you were watching anime and wasting your time. Right? So that's your first option. Read books, build a business, start working out, become like these anime characters that you aspire to be. Go outside and talk to people. Like, do whatever you have to do. Like, basically, do things that are only of use, as Miyamoto Musashi said at the start. Only do things that are of use. That's a very ruthless mindset, and that is impossible. But very few people can actually do that. Musashi, I believe he was living like that, when he's free from everything, free from all the bullshit, free from any kind of responsibilities that have been forced onto him by others. He was living the life of, I only do things that advance me and my goals. If you want to speak to me about this topic, message me on Instagram and we can talk there about this. And yeah, take care, guys.